No one
Yeah,
can
look
tell
at
us
that.
anything.
Look what happens
We're
when
like,
we don't plan anything. We just
look
get
at
on
that. Those
Man, maybe we
spoilers,
should do this
bro.
more often.
Hey, hello everybody.
Don't let get too crazy.
Welcome back. Oh, hopefully everything is okay. It looks like it's okay on Streamlabs, but on YouTube the playback was weird. Whatever. Anyway, welcome back to the Slice of Shonen podcast. I am your host on the boat, Sailor, and we have, I was gonna say a lot of stuff, but we really don't. We really just have one chapter, and then a lot of stuff happened this week for everybody involved. Plans ended up falling through. So when I put like other shenanigans in the title, I meant it. We're just gonna figure it out as we go. But
it's gonna be Chainsaw Man and some other bullshit.
Yeah, so it won't be a long one. We won't keep you here for too long. So, you know, early dismissal, if you will. But, you know, figured we could all have fun as a collective.
It's
if
a
you're
half
here
day.
joining us. Yeah, really.
Mm-hmm.
If you're here joining us, we appreciate you. Like the stream, all that good stuff. Of course, it's not just me by myself here. I have my Ensemble of Excellence. Let me go down the list. We have the Cookin' Tacco. We have the Jigga, aka Adam. Go subscribe to his channel right now. We have the me. Hey, how's it going? We have the Silver, and of course oh, Jesus, I'm sorry, the Zenith Annie Manga, who dropped another wonderful video this morning. I didn't get the chance to watch it today, but you can beat me to it. You can go watch it and comment and like it, and then tell 36 friends about it, and then have them do the same thing, or else you kill them.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like chain messaging, you know, send this to 3 people or you die. That's what it is for all of our videos here. You will die. So go get on that. Anyway, if you would like to donate, if you'd like to donate down to the podcast, you can always do that down below. But if you do not want to, that's perfectly fine. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, because time is money. And we appreciate you spending it with us. Sleeping Danger, hello. Absol, hello. Why aren't we talking about the unofficial for One Piece? Okay, so I guess we'll just jump right into that real quick. So we just decided, and by we, I mean I was outvoted. We just decided to wait for the we decided to wait for the official scan. It's a reading series about pirates, and we're waiting for officials to release. I can't believe it. No, but we decided to wait for those to drop, so we're only going to be talking about Chainsaw Man this week. And then next week, no, is it next week or is it 2 weeks?
Just next week.
Okay, because I know some series are on break for 2 weeks. Like it's this week and then next week too.
Yeah, so this week is Golden Week. So
Yeah.
technically we didn't get any chapters, even though we did get super early scans for One Piece and MHA, which is insane because I don't know if like people really realize that we get these chapters. They don't get them in Japan until not next Monday, like tomorrow, but the next Monday.
Oh shit.
Like we get these chapters super fucking early because it's illegal. We're not supposed to be getting them that early. But
We
So,
visited www.legal and we got the scans, okay? Fucking leave us alone.
we took a
thing is
vote. Yeah, go
Um,
ahead.
So basically, you know, I'm sure we have viewers that do just read the officials, and you know, I want them to be able to enjoy the podcast. And also, it's like when those chapters come out officially, we're just gonna be in the same situation we're in now, where there's just less to talk about. So it's really just picking your battle on when you're talking about less.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take the moral high ground. I read the scans. Like I read
Oh yeah, I read them too.
scans. Like I'm not against reading them, but I think for the sake of discussion for the podcast, I just think it's kind of better just to stick with like officials.
I agree.
'Cause a lot of bigger YouTubers have also kind of just decided to start doing like officials only. And I just think
get
it kind
it.
of
You
makes the
watch
most sense.
Rogers base. No, I'm kidding. Shouts
Well, I
out
was
to
thinking
Roger,
of King
by
of
the way.
Lightning, but
Does King of Lightning only do the? I guess he does.
I think
Yeah,
so. Doesn't
he
King of
does.
Lightning? Yeah,
I think he did make that decision a while ago. Yeah, that makes sense. TCB are my officials. True.
I mean, they are better, but
Shouts out. So yeah, just gonna be covering Chainsaw Man this week. Is there anything you guys would like to say before we dive on into Chainsaw Man, by the way?
I woke up late. That's it.
Right.
Not too late for this
Hey, with the-
podcast.
yeah,
We
the
were
podcast
actually
started
super on time.
so-
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
super
can
on
y'all
time.
believe that? We were here.
Yeah,
on time.
these things happen, bro. These things happen.
No,
Uh,
it
We
doesn't.
never did nothing for you.
Bro, I think we're on time every time, but like this time we're super on time.
Yeah.
Right, I agree too. Anyway, let's talk about Chainsaw Man chapter 128. Fellas, how do you feel about this one?
That key is still
I was
cool.
about to say, God damn, is it a solo podcast? What the fuck?
Hey, man, I'm
It's
letting
a-
my co-host here, give their
Yeah, you're
opinions.
working the room, you're doing your thing. I respect it. I respect
Hey, man.
It's an interesting chapter.
It's
'Cause,
ass. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I mean,
Oh,
there's
shit.
You're not wrong.
okay, I'm gonna get to that because that's just the worst part of the chapter.
Hello, by
so
the
I'm-
way, William. I'm happy you made it to the podcast. Sorry, I just wanted to shout him out. He just got here
Yeah,
for
no.
a podcast in a while.
Gotcha. But yeah, no, we're finally getting Fakesaw Man. I'm so happy. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was getting a little nervous. I was like, oh my god, am I just wrong? Am I just wrong? Is he not coming? But now he's here. I was right.
Yeah.
Fujimoto vindicates me. He does this every time because I am right.
Yeah, he's shirtless too.
Yeah, he does. That is a detail about him.
True. And also true.
Bro, I think
I
it's so
remember-
funny. So, no, this is just something funny about when I was reading the chapter because it was like a few nights ago. Like I think it was like the day after it came out, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm about to be so sick with it. I'm about to be a genius because I remembered that when there was the one person that helped Denji get up and they weren't
Mhm.
showing their face and the whole community was like, well, let's compare their shoes with every other character in the series. I was like, ha, Chainsaw Man fans, you're being so ridiculous. But then I was like, oh, I'm gonna be so genius with it. I'm gonna see if Fakesaw Man has the same shoes
Holy
as that
shit.
person. Bro, lo and behold, Fujimoto outsmarted me, and the shoes that Fakesaw Man are wearing are shaded out, so you can't see them.
Huh.
I think they're just uniform shoes. Like I don't know.
They're
Like,
They're
really
just, they
covered
just
in a
look like
lot
they're
of
in the
blood.
shade to me. Like I don't know. That's how it looks to me.
he shaded
So
out
I'm
his
like-
grippers. I understand it.
So as far as I'm seeing it, it's like man just outsmarted me.
No feet
You know
pics
what?
today, says Fujimoto.
I think Fujimoto knew you were gonna do that, Zenith. He was like, "Oh,
He
Zenith
did.
anime manga. He's gonna look at his feet." He knew what you were into.
He knows, yeah,
And
he
he was
knows
like,
exactly
I
what
got
you're
it.
into.
These are some fucking allegations that
I gotta
what?
fucking
I mean,
be prepared.
you call them allegations. I call them layup drills. You set yourself up for that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, bro, you're the one that told me about it. You're
Yeah.
the one that told me like I'm gonna look at his feet, and I'm like, "Hey, bro."
Look at his toes. Like, oh, okay, I
I
respect
promise it was for the theories.
it.
This is truly the most
Keep telling
like
Right.
yourself that, buddy. Keep telling yourself that.
Or I'm about to have myself this kind of reputation on the podcast. Like, this
Hey,
is
man.
fucking irreparable damage.
Bro, it's fine. Like, if you like feet, just say so.
No,
It's fine.
I'm setting
man.
the record straight right now. I
Oh.
don't. I'm not letting this
Oh.
be a meme.
Okay.
this is the most like Chainsaw Man fan mindset that there ever is. Because you came up with your theory and everything, and that's really great. And you can't say that Fujimoto outsmarted you. Remind you of what we just learned like earlier this week, if not last week. This motherfucker admitted that he just ate his dead fish.
Yeah.
My
Also
God.
true.
My
Oh yeah, we
God.
never talked about that, did we? Did everyone who's
No, we
watching
did
see
not.
that?
I don't think we did talk about that. Yeah, so
did not, no.
in something, what was it? Was it was for one of the new like Fujimoto
Yeah,
collections?
No, it was the volume comment or something like that.
Yeah,
for the
like-
new volume, I think.
Yeah, so
Something
it was
like
a
that.
it was a volume comment from Fujimoto where bro just straight up admitted to eating his dead fish. And then
His girlfriend's dead fish to,
yeah,
to make it work.
then he lied to her and was just like, "Yep, buried him. Real sad."
So what it was him and his
Hold on, I think
girlfriend. Him and his
we have the
girlriend had a
Twitter
pet
link right here.
fish.
What?
What?
Like the Twitter link that I think I just sent it to the chat.
Ah,
That's it.
Oh,
Other people can read it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't see it. I don't see the link.
Yeah, I'm
Did
not
you-
seeing it either.
It's in there.
Anyways.
All right, well, I'll just explain it because I remember what it was.
Okay.
Him and his girlfriend had a pet fish and it died. As fish do because they're bad pets. And they fucking his
Damn.
girlfriend was really sad about it, and she was like, "Oh, like we need to give him a proper burial." And he was like, okay." So she made him go to like a park somewhere and then dig a hole and bury the fish and give it proper burial. And he went and he started trying to do it, but he didn't bring any tools or anything. So he was trying to like dig the fucking hole with his hand, and the ground was too hard because it's actually kind of hard to dig a hole, depending on the fucking the way the ground is.
Yeah.
So he tried digging a hole and he couldn't. So then he was like, "Well, fuck it. I'm just gonna leave the fish. I'm just gonna leave it here on the ground, let it decompose, whatever." And then he was about to leave, and he was like, "But I'll feel bad because this was my pet fish, and I'll feel bad, like for my girlfriend." So his solution was to fucking eat the fish.
Yeah.
He ate the fish, and then he went home and told his girlfriend that he buried it.
Yeah. Just ate it and was like, yeah, I was real sad. I'm so
I
sorry.
want everyone to keep that in mind while you're reading Chainsaw Man. That's the man this is his story you're reading.
Yeah. And of course, it's kind of funny in its own right because I think we also just found inspiration for the ending of part 1.
Yeah. True.
No.
Also true.
So true.
So true and very true, actually.
Man really said, like, man, my hungry ass couldn't own an aquarium. And now I know why.
Now I know why, yeah.
I wanna-
sorry. I thought I heard
I
something.
want to talk about the beginning when Asa's like, "You're a creep," and he's like, "What? Sex isn't gross. It's beautiful." And then I love the line from Asa where she's like, "People only have sex because they have nothing better to do," which is just
What
further
a
proves he's a
fucking
loser.
loser. Oh my god. Such a fucking loser,
loser.
man. And she fucked up here, man, because she passed her loserness on. She at least tried to pass it on to Denji. Like, no one would have sex with you if you don't shut the fuck up. You don't know who you're talking to. This is a sex symbol, a national icon. You need to shut up. Don't you pass that shit on to us.
It's funny because it's like, it's like, who would have sex with someone with a chainsaw for a head? And it's like Denji just seems to forget that he can take the chainsaw off.
No, the chainsaw stays on during sex, damn it. No.
I fucking hope not.
I'm sure there's a niche out there. Like, we have masochists, so I'm certain there's a special niche out there who are into this shit.
Yeah, the
there's
chainsaw
something
head
for
stays
everybody,
on.
and
Yes.
everyone's
Exactly.
kind of weird.
Yeah, we can take the arms
It's a
off.
little
That's
more
fine.
weird.
But chainsaw head, that stays on. We don't take that off
I-
ever.
I just like the
Um,
idea that she was such a fucking loser. She bummed him out.
Yeah.
They're absolutely
Like,
destroying
very
what
true.
I thought. I was like, oh, they're gonna fall down because she's too busy being disgusted. It's just like, well, obviously that didn't work.
Yeah.
God.
Killed the vibe so hard that fucking Denji just gave
so
up
much
temporarily.
of a
because, like-
loser that you fall into hell.
Yeah.
This is like a rare instance where Denji is technically right, but he's also wrong because he's a fucking pervert. And it's like, because it's right, yeah, sex is a good thing. People need to have sex to have babies,
True.
But he's like just an actual pervert because he's like,
Yeah.
he's like later in the chapter, which means that this is the one thing in the chapter we didn't like. So I'm curious to gauge what other
Mhm.
people think. But the
Okay.
part where the falling devil's like, "Hey, leave her," and he's like, "Can I at least bring her ass back with me?"
That's not Denji. That felt so out of
I
character.
think-
I
What?
hate that.
That felt out of character for you?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, why is that?
Because it's like, look, he's perverted, he's horny, he's a very sexually focused guy. But, like, that's just rapey. Like, that's just weird.
What? I just thought it was a one-liner. What?
I think
Yeah,
it
He
depends
wasn't gonna
one line,
he wasn't gonna
fucking
actually
weird.
leave her. Like,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
but
you
it's
mentioned it.
just weird.
If we heard it the way he says the line, I think it would make more sense. It'd be more funny. But the way he says it and like he looks at her ass and then he's like, "Can I at least bring her ass back with me?" It's like, oh, that's kind of creepy.
It's just weird.
All
Dude,
right.
I
all
get
right.
he was
Guy, we
probably
established it.
joking, right? But even as it's just weird. Like that's all. I'm not gonna
It's a weird
fucking
fucking dude.
go
We've
on a
established it.
moralizing rant about it, but it's just weird. It doesn't feel like something he would say.
Okay, so
I
here's
don't know, I think
the
it's
thing.
fair.
I can see where you're coming from, where it being like gross, like that makes sense to me. That's, you know, everybody has their thing, that's fine. That not being something he would say, I disagree with.
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's sexual? Like just because something's sexual doesn't mean he would say it. Like
Because he's a
that's-
complete degenerate. He's a pervert. That's his thing. Like he's a dumb pervert. That's Denji. Yes, I think it's entirely in character for him to say something like that. I agree. I can at least understand where you're coming from, where it's like gross. I think it's just a dumb one-liner. But like I said, I totally get where, you know, you feel iffy about it. But yeah, for me, I think it's in character for him to say it. I wouldn't say that's not Denji.
I'm a sailor on this one.
I think it's
And like,
fine.
I mean, it seems like it's just like I don't think he actually meant any of it.
yeah, I'm not
I
saying
mean,
he did. It's just
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, I was about to say it's still, yeah, I can see where the uncomfortable factor comes in though. True and also true. But
If it is a joke, it fell flat for me because I remember I read it and I was just like, oh,
I mean, I
that's
like
like some
Yeah.
Sanji shit right there. It's so fucking, my man not beating the allegations.
well, hold on. No, Sanji would not leave any of her behind. Sanji's going through hell and high water.
That's true, that's
she's
true, that's
getting
true.
out.
Ju-
Yeah.
just for a sniff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, do my man Sanji some justice here. Hold on. You ain't got to bring both of them down. Wait a minute.
I
now.
think Sanji deserves it, but
I don't think so
Okay.
at all. Why the fuck you say that shit, man? One Piece is next week. What's your problem?
Say that for them.
Why you say that shit, man? What the fuck? But yeah, no, I can see where you guys are coming from with that though. That
I
makes
think
sense.
just the difference is, for me, that Denji is horny and he's very like his goals are very focused on sex, but he's not like that disrespectful.
He's not like a
about
creep
it.
about it. sort of
Yeah, like
thing.
yeah, he can come off as creepy, but his intentions aren't like all that strange.
I guess this is actually this is an interesting topic.
Okay.
Because I've always felt I'm not a girl, and you know,
I was about to say
So
that's a hell of a
maybe-
catfish, bro.
maybe I would have a different opinion on Denji's behavior if I was a girl, but I have never thought Denji was creepy. I always thought he was like charmingly
Naive.
naive. Yeah, like in this, like the way he, you know, craved sex
Because-
and kissing and all this stuff, because it's like it's very childish. It's
Mhm.
like a child stuck in like a boy, like a teenager's body, where it's like he has these feelings, but he doesn't really understand what they are, what they mean. So it's like even though he
Exactly.
always wants sex and he's like he is a pervert, I always felt like it was kind of charming in the way that he did it, because it's very clear, especially with his interactions with Asa. It's like, yeah, he wants to have sex with her, but he's still like courteous to her.
Cares.
He's still nice to
Yeah.
her. He's not just like, all right, bitch, take off your clothes. So like, it's like, and I take her ass back with me. It's like, oh, that's kind of a bit creepy. That's all I feel.
His
I still don't. I think it's fine overall, but it's like, because it is a joke.
yeah,
Clearly,
it's
'Cause he's gonna
his-
keep fighting,
his
but
desires have always been like he's basically been substituting like sexual stuff for genuine affection. Like that was the whole thing where he's like, I need a goal, I'm gonna grab some boobs. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
like that's not what he really wants
Yeah.
in the end. He
Yeah.
wants affection in a genuine relationship, but he's too naive to really get that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's when you I don't know, that kind of joke just doesn't hit for me with his character. I don't like it.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, then we get to the end with Fakesaw Man showing up, and then we get the cool end panel. I really like that panel.
Yeah.
It was cool.
It is.
I did find it interesting about how they had his face covered. Because it's like, I feel like that would imply that it is in fact someone we recognize, or it's like not a full transformation like what we get with Chainsaw, or like what we get with Denji.
Or a
He's so-
body is just on his head.
The chainsaw just sticks out of his forehead, like his head doesn't actually change. Like that. That's why it's covered.
No, but it has to be a full one because we've seen his shadow before, and he had the chainsaw head.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I think the last panel is cool as fuck. Like that's fucking awesome. It's just like it feels weird that they would still try to go this far to hide his identity if there wasn't some way we'd be able to recognize him immediately. So I feel like there's a reason he's still saving up for that, you know?
Yeah,
I think it's just a cool way to end the chapter. Because here's the thing, I don't think it's gonna be anyone we know.
I think
so.
it's just gonna be one
I
of the
could be
newer
wrong.
characters. I think it's gonna be somebody in the Devil Hunter Club. I think it's the big buff dude, the dude with like the eye patch. I think it's him.
I guess it's possible, but it's like I felt like maybe that was the point, is that they were all supposed to seem really like incompetent. So that's like the twist later, is that like, oh, it's Fakesaw Man. But like during the aquarium, they just fucking sucked. Like they didn't do anything, they didn't help. That like just, and I just feel like Fakesaw
What do you
Man,
mean,
unless
bro? He was moving boxes.
Unless he was specifically testing Asa and Denji, which is a possibility. I feel like Fakesaw Man, from what we've seen, he's very knowledgeable and very competent, because he's like he knows the way he speaks is like he knows the Falling Devil personally, because he's like, oh, she doesn't tolerate diners who leave their food unfinished, and it's like, well, how the fuck does he know that? Is he just fucking inferencing? Like, what the fuck? Is he just like a good guesser? Like, no, he probably knows the Falling Devil, and it's somehow he's also capable of getting through these doors, these gates, because that gate right there, the one she walks through, can't just be a gate to the outside, back to Earth, because he tells Denji, you have to survive for 24 hours or whatever the fuck it is.
Till sunrise.
Till sunrise.
Until sunrise. You have to survive until sunrise. So it's like, if that was a door that's just back to Earth, why would they not just walk through it?
Because the Falling Devil could follow them.
Yeah, but it's like, either way, they're fighting the Falling Devil, whether it's inside
That's why
or
he
outside.
has to
It'd be
survive
better to be
to
outside.
sunrise.
Huh.
Like, am I lost? Like, what?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm
it's
confused.
pretty vague.
Well,
It's
I'm
really vague.
yeah.
But I feel like the implication is that they're stuck in this other dimension and they have to survive until sunrise until they can escape.
I definitely do think that's the more interesting part. Yeah, I think that's the more interesting scenario. I just assume, like, okay, well, that's a door to the outside, because they just fell through a door, like, to get in here. They were running towards that door to, like, get out. I definitely do think it's more interesting if they do have to survive in this, like, hell dimension, though. That'd be cooler. But yeah, I think it is gonna be.
It does look like it's the same door that they fell through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has the same pattern on it. So that could just be the... Well, then I'm confused, because then why won't... I guess they could just leave then, and then they just have to survive outside until sunrise?
Then, like,
And then-
why
I think
is
so.
sunrise a factor? This isn't Demon Slayer.
Bro, how do you know?
Well, I started the chapter and it said Chainsaw Man, chapter 128.
Touche.
You can't trick me.
But yeah, no, I think it is gonna be the big buff nigga from the Devil Hunter Club. Cosmic Butt Monkey actually brings it up. I think they're getting help from Fami, because she seemed to know a little bit. I don't know if she knows that much, but she seemed to know, like, a little bit about the Falling Devil. So maybe they're getting help from her. I don't know. Haruka has been spying on them the whole time, so maybe they're rolling as a little fucking entourage or whatever. But yeah, I think it's gonna be him. If it's not, then I genuinely have no clue who it could be.
That was my original theory, that Fakesaw Man and Fami are working together somehow. So it's like,
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah. So that's my little theory, and I hope we see it come true soon, because I don't think we're on break. So I'm excited.
I don't think so. So yeah, we should be getting
Yeah. We're getting
Wait,
another one in a couple days.
Let's go. I'm excited. for it.
Another neat little detail is that Fakesaw Man here is just a better fighter than Denji. Because it's like the big thing with the Falling Devil that's like difficult about her to fight is, aside from the abilities, stupidly good regeneration.
Oh yeah.
And he handles this because when he cuts her head off, he then immediately cuts the head in half to like
Smart.
keep that going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that, I don't know, I think that's just a cool little detail.
True.
But yeah, about the Chainsaw Man chapter, I'm on Viz right now. It says new chapter coming in 9 days. So I think we are on break.
Oh,
this
so
week.
we are on break. Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Tough.
9
Fell to my
days,
knees in the
dude.
middle of my room.
That's like an entire week and a little bit more.
True.
What will I do, bro?
Yeah.
Die, I guess.
Well, no, I don't want to do
Read
that.
better
That's scary.
series like Blue Lock and Blue Box and
Oh,
what other
finally.
blue name? I don't know.
Blue Fox
Talking.
and Blue Socks. And...
Yeah.
Blue period.
Yeah. We don't read that. Yeah.
I'm just in the blue series.
Grand Blue Fantasy. That's another one.
Fuck no.
Even I don't want that.
What's wrong with Grand Blue?
I want to talk
Damn.
about that because Grand Blue
Damn.
Fantasy.
Wait,
It's like one
are
of
we
the
swapping
highest-
over? Are we done with Chainsaw Man before we swap over to that?
I mean, I got
Does
nothing
anyone
else
else have anything they want to say?
I thought you had
know.
some, Taco. We talked about it earlier.
Bro,
Well, we
don't,
can start
don't
go-
put words in my mouth, bro.
Okay, I'll get it out of the way. Taco was saying it'd be interesting if this Fakesaw Man was just the actual Chainsaw Devil and
Oh
Pachito
yeah, that's what it was. I
something
forgot
else.
about
I don't know.
that.
I think that would be
Oh.
interesting if that ended up being the case, because it would, justify a few things. But yeah, we can move on.
I said it jokingly. I was like, "Oh, this is where we learn that Fake Saw Man is the real Chainsaw Man, and Denji is something else. Pochita is something else, I guess." Because that's been a theory for a long time that Pochita isn't really the Chainsaw Devil. Because it's like, well,
He's a
how the fuck does his powers work? You know what I mean? Because it's like he has these special powers that no other devil has. But whatever. I guess we'll see. I'm excited to see Fake Saw Man, the real Chainsaw Man.
But anyway, Blue Fantasy. Go ahead, tear it apart.
Grand Blue Fantasy. I remember because well, I'm not gonna tear it apart. 'Cause I'm not. If people like it, that's fine. I don't think it's bad. It's just it's like always super highly rated. Like I know it's like one of the highest rated manga on Mal, and everyone I've ever talked to who has read it really likes it. And I'm like, oh, well, let me check it out. And I started reading it, and it just is not my sense of humor, like at all. Like I read the first chapter, I'm like, oh, okay, let me read the next one. I read the next one, I'm like, oh, it's not funny still. Let me try the third one. And then I was
I
like,
get it.
it's
I'm
still
not
not
laughing.
really funny.
It's
I was
not
like-
funny. Still is crazy.
I was like, well, let me just go ahead and stop reading this.
Damn, it's not funny.
Hold on, the
still is
punchline's coming
crazy.
eventually, right?
It
We
just-
didn't talk
just
about
didn't
the
hit for
devil
me.
trying to eat Asa and Denji in the Falling Devil's 5-star dish. What do you want us to say about it, William?
I like it.
I mean, I like the way they were plated, like a
Yeah, I like the panels
the
for
the
it.
plate
The
was
black
cool.
room.
The devil who tried to eat them was ugly, and I guess the falling devil cooked. That's about it.
That's actually my favorite part of the chapter, where like that devil like chops off Denji's head, and my dumbass was like, "Oh no, he got his head chopped off," and then realized, wait, this is just Denji. And so what does he literally do? Just grab his head and just puts
Fucking
it back on.
grabs it.
Yeah,
I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
true.
This is
And
Chainsaw
also,
My
Man.
man has come so far, because that would have been the end of the fight, like in part 1.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
actually,
This next
is something
one-
I wanted to.
Okay, go
Oh,
ahead,
go
Taco.
ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna
No, you go,
transition
you
to
go.
a new topic, but I was gonna ask you about it just because, William, if you want to leave your thoughts in the comments, you can. But we didn't have much to say on it.
We promote free thinking. Tell us.
Yeah, let us
must
know your
disagree.
thoughts.
Say
on
whatever
it.
you want. We're not gonna ban you, bro.
Yeah,
it's like-
you're fine.
That's like it's straight up, and I'm saying this as a joke, but also like you could straight up tell us like how much of an idiots we are in the chat. Like we don't care. Like it's fine.
You're fine.
We want to promote discussion.
True,
Like so, say whatever the fuck you want to say in the chat.
true,
Dead
and
ass.
true. But yeah, Taco, I was gonna ask you about it just because I think you I know you saw it. I don't know if anyone else did. I wasn't able to watch it, but Suzume, since Absol is asking about it, what are your thoughts on that? How do
Oh
you feel
god,
about
dude, Suzume is so fucking good, dude. I cried.
it? Damn.
There's a scene. Obviously, no spoilers. I'm not gonna do spoilers, but there's a scene towards the end of the movie that got me just straight up. I was like, ah, shit, I'm crying. No.
So
Damn.
what is Suzume about? Like, what's the premise of it? Because
That's
I didn't watch any trailers. I literally just asked, like, is the movie good? You're like, yeah. So I was like, all right, I'll plan to go see it. And then, like I said at the start of the podcast, yeah, shit just happened, so I couldn't go see it. But yeah, what's it about?
So, a very kind of brief overview. It's about this girl who meets this guy he's like a not really a priest. He has a job. His family has had this job for centuries where it deals with Japanese mythology where these doors are gate they like show up in like specific locations that were once filled with like lots of people and joy and living and emotions, and once those places are abandoned they become gates to this afterworld where these human emotions can kind of form these like energy monster type things, and if the gates are open they come through and they cause earthquakes which can kill people in real life.
Damn.
And his family's job is that they travel around Japan to these gates and keep them sealed.
Okay.
And shenanigans happen and they fuck up, and it's basically the entire movie is just their journey together across Japan trying to solve the problem. And it's really fun, really charming. All of the characters are likable. The animation is godly. It's such a good movie. I haven't seen Weathering with You,
No,
but Your Name is one of my favorite movies. And this director has a very distinct style, and this movie kind of fits with that style, but it's less there is romance in it obviously, but I don't think that's like the main point of the film. It's kind of just like the bonds these characters make with people along the way. It really, once you finish watching it, you feel like you went on an adventure with them. It's
okay,
really
that's
fun.
good.
It's really good.
I was gonna ask because I know it's made by the people who made Your Name and Weathering with You. I have not seen Weathering with You, and I'm gonna be honest, Your Name was just okay for me. Do you think this movie, do you think I would like this movie?
Well, what was it about Your Name that you didn't really vibe with?
Overall, because I haven't seen it in such a long time. But
Yeah.
I guess if I had to chalk it up to one thing, maybe it's just because I don't know. I guess I didn't understand it or I was trying to understand it and I felt like I was starting to get a grasp of it, and then the movie just kind of ended, and I was like, oh, that's it.
Okay,
and I
that's
didn't really
actually, I get where you're coming from, because Your Name is it jumps back and forth, and it doesn't really give a super, super solid explanation for how the body swapping works. It's just like, oh, it's the red string of fate and time and shit. So it's like, this movie is way more straightforward and linear.
Okay. Right,
it's
good.
just, there's no, like, the plot and the mythology and the way the magic works in the film makes perfect sense. There is nothing to understand. It's just
okay.
Characters. Yeah, it's I think you would like it a lot more than
all right, good, because Sleeping Danger, he's spitting. Your Name is the most 6 out of 10 movie I've seen. Damn, he cooking for real. No, I'm kidding,
Bro, the
but,
night we watched Your Name here in VC was like the worst night of Sailor's life here, because it was just us.
I
like,
wasn't there.
I know you weren't, but after that it was just you talking fucking trash movie.
Yeah, I was hating from the outside of the club. I was.
And all of us were like, "Oh my god, I love that movie."
I was hating from the outside of the club. That was me. Yeah, it's the one meme of the guy who's like outside of the circle. He's like yelling at the people into it, and then the one guy gives the thumbs up. I was just like, "Stop having fun." That was me. I was.
But yeah, I think you would like Suzume way more than Your Name. Definitely.
Okay, sounds good. Have people seen the new Oshi no Ko? Yeah, well, I haven't seen it yet.
I have seen that.
I read the manga,
yeah, I was about to say.
I know what's up.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm all caught up. Well, a few chapters behind, but like for the most part, caught up. I'm gonna watch it at some point. I just need to get emotionally prepared, because I know the first episode will probably fuck me up. It's crazy.
It got me because like right now I think I'm like the only anime only here for Oshi no Ko.
Oh my
that
god!
was
I thought you were
manga.
reading the manga. Wow.
No, I am not. I mean, I was planning on reading the manga because literally no one else in this chat will shut up about it. But then the anime, we got the announcement for the anime, so I figured, hey, I'll just wait for that. So now here we are.
How's it been, Silver? What's your thoughts on it so far?
Yeah, as an anime only, what are your thoughts?
Definitely unexpected. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely interesting about how we're trying to delve into like the dark side of the entertainment industry, especially in the context of Japan. Because like, let's face it, those guys are fucking nuts when it comes to idols. Because like I was talking about this with Moss too. It's like at least here we don't have any delusions about our celebrities. Like we know they got shit going on behind closed doors, and we're perfectly fine with that because they got their own lives. But for them, no.
Yeah,
I mean,
we just want to know every bit of it here.
Yeah, no, because like for them, and like somewhat of an idol there gets like so much as like a platonic date, the whole fandom implodes on itself and acts like Judas himself rose from the dead and stabbed him in the back. It's fucking insane.
It's hilarious.
Morning, Kanye. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah, really, yeah.
We're pretty calm here.
The only thing I've watched, no spoilers, but I watched the big scene in the like. Well, I'm confused.
End
'cause
episode 1.
I've seen people say, yeah, episode 1 is like a movie, right?
It
like
is.
It's an hour and 22
Yeah.
minutes long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I watched the big scene at the end of that, and it fucking made me cry. I know I'm a little bitch, but it made me cry.
Good, man.
Everything makes me cry.
It'll probably make me cry too.
I watched
can't-
they released a music video for the opening, like the
It's
full
so
video.
good. The fucking
Yeah.
opening song
Dude,
is such a banger.
I had
oh
a
my
moment-
god.
I had a moment where I was watching it, and it's like, you hear Ai singing like the pop song, and then it just goes into the fucking Attack on Titan operatic fucking singing, and I'm like, oh my god, Oshinoko is so fucking good.
It's
I love
so
it
good.
so much, dude.
Yasuo
Yeah,
B
no.
delivered a fucking
back on-
banger, bro. She don't miss.
back on-
God damn.
Yeah, going back onto that last scene from the first episode, but I can't say I cried personally, but it definitely hit me more than I expected, especially for our character that we've only been with for well about an hour. Because like I feel like they definitely did that very well.
It's Oshinoko is one of my favorite ongoing manga right now. Every time a new
True.
chapter comes out, I get excited.
Yeah,
Mm,
I
it's
gotta
just-
catch up. I'm behind on
It's
this.
just so fucking unique. Like,
It's so good, dude.
it's one of those things where if you just explained the premise to someone, they would look at you like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
that
yeah.
sounds
That would be
fucking
me.
ridiculous.
Like that was definitely me at first.
but it's so fucking.
It
good,
works out
dude.
so well, man. Oh my god.
Man, I love it.
And it only gets
Okay.
better too. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I don't it's cuz like the opening for me for Oshi no Ko was like so like it was good, but that's all it was. So for me, people like in the anime, y'all are, aside from like episode 1, y'all are sitting through the worst parts of the series. So
Yeah,
if
that
y'all
is
like
true.
That's
if
true.
y'all like it, you are going to love it. It's like Demon Slayer, where it's like, oh my god, I loved season 1. You sat through the worst shit in the series. So like, if you like
get that.
season 1, you're going to love season 2. I feel that way with
Yeah, it's like
Oshinoko.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
It doesn't
Yes.
miss. Why are you
Ew.
lying?
Good to know.
There's a
Let's
specific
see.
part.
Is it not though?
I'm not
Well,
gonna,
no, I think it's all 10 out of 10 peaks, you know. So I
Mm.
think it works out pretty well for that one.
Yeah, we
It's-
call that.
I'm not gonna
Marco.
like spoil exactly what happens, but there's a specific part of Oshinoko in the manga. Like, I think it happens around like it begins around like chapter 20-ish, I think, maybe early 30s. That to me is like when the series just starts being banger after banger and keeps that way for a long time. And it's the play.
Oh
so
yeah,
good.
yeah. The
It
play is really good.
Fucking so good,
Yeah, the
dude.
play is really
That's
good.
when things really start picking up. It's so good.
Oh hell yeah. It's so good, man. I'm really happy that people are loving Oshinoko, man. Cause like that was like one of the few manga where like I obviously wasn't around since the very beginning, but and you know, I and everybody here, we've been reading it weekly for like a long time, so I always get so excited to see not only an adaptation, but so far from like the little I've seen, they've done a really good job at adapting things, and I'm so happy it's getting such a good reception, man. I'm keep enjoying the show, man. Fuck, Oshinoko is so good. Oshinoko is so good.
As far as other anime, am watching this season. And the other one I can feel I can really note that I'm liking a lot right now. Is Hell's Paradise.
Yeah,
I've
I've
heard
seen
that one
clips
is
of that.
good.
That is really
I'm
good.
gonna
I
read
wanna
the
read it
manga for
sometime.
that. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna read the
same.
manga. I literally, funnily enough, I just got volume 1 for free from a friend, so I'm gonna read that at some
Oh,
point.
Nice.
Yeah.
I remember I saw clips of the female ninja character, the one in like the purple outfit.
Isn't
Yeah.
that
And-
Yuzuriha or something like that?
I don't know her name. Straight up, I just don't know her name.
I
But
I
she's
feel
like
it
she's like
is.
really sexy and everything. She's supposed to be like,
I only
you know,
her
whatever.
as the Undernight character.
And
Okay.
I saw clips of her, and I remember one time we were in VC and because Sky reads everything, like everything. And I was like, "Oh, Sky, you've read Hell's Paradise, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, who's this character?" And he's like, "Oh, he told me her name." And I was like, "Is she my type of character?" And he was like, "Absolutely." And I was like, "All right, well now I have to read it." So there's no way I'm watching it. I just don't watch anime. Like I can't anymore. But I'll read the manga for it.
True, and also true. Hell's Paradise is peak over Chainsaw Man and JJK. Liar.
Here's the thing,
Nah,
bro.
he's
You're
spitting
talking
for real.
to Akutami and Fujimoto's like biggest fanboys here, like respectively.
Yeah.
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 You're not gonna
Liar.
get very far.
Yeah.
There was no lies, you know, he's just telling the truth. I haven't even seen Hell's Paradise, but
Yeah.
Damn.
It has to be true.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't seen anything.
The only anime that I'm really watching this season are Demon Slayer and Witch from Mercury season 2. Both are really good.
I
That's
was
about
gonna
it.
ask because I've seen people shitting on the Demon Slayer season, and like it
Really?
looks
I'm
the same.
fucking with
Yeah,
it.
like it
Yeah.
looks the same,
It
right?
just
I don't
looks
see-
the
I just
same
watched
as
this
before.
episode this morning. It's like,
I'm
hey,
fucking
I
with
think
it.
they're doing a damn good job so far.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing.
I haven't seen the new
not-
episode,
Fucking
but
atrocious.
Here's the thing, Silver. You're not on Twitter.
That's
Oh,
true.
I haven't
I'm
been
not a
either in a
massive
while.
fan
So
of.
whatever.
I'm not a massive fan of the Swordsmith Village arc.
Yeah, it's
I don't think
just-
it's bad.
It's the lull in the series for
It's
me.
the
Like
lull, yeah.
It feels
It's
better
kind of
on
the-
a weekly thing for the anime, at least for me. I'm sorry, continue.
That makes sense. I just think is when I was reading it, it's like in between in my opinion, like my two favorite arcs.
Yeah,
So it's like
Yeah.
it was just
exactly.
like it's okay. It has cool
Anything
moments. and
afterwards,
stuff.
yeah. The moment
By
at
the
the
way,
end was
speaking
really
of,
cool
I'm
with
not about to
Tanjiro.
let that shit pass. Sleeping Danger's like saying season 1 of Demon Slayer is worse than Infinity Castle's Nest. What are you talking about? Bro is cooking nothing.
Bro,
Remember, you're free to speak your mind.
Yeah,
Free to
everyone
speak your
speak your
mind,
mind.
but
This is
I
the
can
time
also
when
speak
just-
my mind.
Everyone, give a hot take and just type it in the fucking chat. Let's
Yeah,
really
type
get
it in
into
the
it.
chat.
Oh, finally, I can
Let's-
crack my knuckles.
We got nothing to talk about. Let's just farm drama.
I
Let's
wanted
just
to.
fucking go at it.
I had a idea for a game, real quick, because I was watching NBA, and for some reason I thought about the NBA draft, and I said that sounds like a great idea. So
Okay.
my idea: 5 characters from all of the series we talk about on the podcast: One Piece, MHA, Black Clover, JJK, Denji. Build a team who you think could win. You know, we're gonna put them against each other and chat. You can come out on once everything is all settled, you can determine who would win. Just say mine would win though. You can't do any duplicates either. So Jigga, for example, he's gonna choose Gojo. No one else can choose Gojo. You have to choose.
First.
Yeah, you have to choose, and that's who you're with. So starting 5 should. How do we want to do this? Do you want to go down the line on Discord, lads?
An interesting idea.
I mean, I
This
can
is an
start with
interesting one. I'm
one.
trying to
I
think
can
of, like,
start
how we
if
could
you
do
want me to, because I already know who my number 1 draft pick is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, okay, you go so we can get an example.
Gojo. No, I'm kidding. It's Yuji, of course. It's Yuji, of course. Well, I mean, like, come on now, man. Like,
Those UG stocks are going to be going up with these coming chapters. That's not a bad
Yes,
idea.
sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes,
He's
sir.
that thing.
So Yuji, let me. Oh, hold on. Let me. I should have wrote the timestamp for this one to start it, but that's okay. But yeah, I have Yuji. Who would like to go next?
Oh, we're just like doing this. Oh,
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
we're doing
let's
this.
All right, here. I'll go.
yeah, I
let's-
thought we were just talking.
For my draft pick, I'm gonna go with Luffy.
Wait, hold on. Are we
Okay,
doing this in a
let's do it
certain
this
order?
way. We started at Sailor. Let's go down. So Silver would be next, then Zenith, then me, then Jigga's last.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
All right.
Okay, fuck.
This is the arbitrary order we're gonna go. So we're just gonna go
fuck.
through 5
Who's
times.
writing this?
I'll write it down. So
we're just
I guess
Yeah,
this is
this is
what we're
the-
doing, Chad. I hope y'all like this.
yes,
This is the way it's
sir.
gonna work. We're
Nobody else had
we're all
any
gonna have
ideas.
5
This is
turns.
me.
We're gonna go through it. We pick a character, no duplicates. So once someone picks a character, they are off the board.
They are
cannot
off
pick
the
them anymore.
board.
Then
can-
we're gonna
oh.
discuss who wins.
And it can be like anyone from the series. So like
Anyone from
yeah.
So it could be like
alive,
fucking
dead,
Buggy.
it's fine.
Wonderful
Yeah.
Buggy.
Bro, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter who you all pick because obviously I'm just gonna pick Miwa because she's just gonna beat every single
True.
fucking character you pick
True.
easily.
True and true.
Yeah. All right. So who's next?
Okay.
Zenith.
Wait, what?
He
Yeah, we're going
Silver
down.
picked
Silver already
yeah.
picked? What do you
Silver
pick?
picked Luffy, yeah.
Oh my god. Shit. I gotta go. I gotta go. I've been repping her on my channel a lot. I'm going Makima.
Good pick.
Oh, is it me?
That's all you.
Yeah, it's you. Now you feel the pressure.
That's all
Alright, no,
you.
I already know. I already got a list. I already got 5 characters.
Motherfucker.
Number 1. Oh, bro, I'm on top of the things, bro. Number 1, Nami.
I'm on top of nothing, bro.
Let me
Okay.
Let me cook.
Okay. All right, Jigga, you're up. Go ahead. First
Bro
draft
is
pick.
walking into the oven like, let me cook.
Let's do it.
My obvious answer is Sukuna.
Wow. Okay.
My man is Pat. Okay.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Man
Okay.
has no faith in Gojo.
Yeah, I think Sukuna's cooler kind of sometimes.
That's actually a surprise to hear. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna go number 2 draft pick, Shigaraki.
Okay.
You do this to me. You do this to me here.
Okay, wait. Did anyone pick Gojo yet?
No one's
No.
picked Gojo. He's
Didn't pick
free.
him, so
Alright, then
no
I'll
one
go.
did.
Okay, then
I
shit, I'll
thought
go with
about it, but I didn't want to go 2 JJK characters in a row. All right, Zenith, that's back to you.
Motherfucker. I am an indecisive man. Shit. What are all the series we talk about? I'm suddenly blanking.
It is
I
One
can't-
Piece,
come on,
My
bro.
Hero Academia,
Zenith.
Black Clover, JJK, and then Chainsaw Man.
Chat is just now finding out that Zenith crumbles under pressure. Oh my goodness, bro. This man, he's stuttering, bro. He's like a deer caught in the headlight.
Bro, I am better speaking in public than this shit. Fuck it, Deku. Give me my man.
Okay, good pick. Good
You're
pick.
going Shiggy. I'm going the dude who's gonna beat his ass.
Good pick.
Alright. I got my next pick.
Okay.
Marileona.
Okay.
All right, Jigga, you're up.
For sure, Marco the Phoenix.
Okay, I wasn't expecting a Marco pick. Okay. W.
Pretty good.
Marco's cool.
That's a good pick. I'm looking through my list here. I think I want to pick someone from Black Clover this time. Give me Asta. I'm shutting niggas' powers off. Give me Asta.
All right, I'll go with a Black Clover pick too. I'll go with Yami.
Good
This
pick.
is fucking hilarious because I was gonna go Yuno.
Hey, you can still do that.
No,
You
I
can-
am. Like, I am, but it's just
Yeah.
funny that, like, I'm like,
This
I'm
is the
gonna
Black
go
Clover
Yuno.
round.
And both of y'all are like, I'm gonna go Black Clover. Please don't take Yuno. Please don't take
I thought about it, but I want Asta more.
Yuno. Okay.
All right, Taco, it's up to you. You got your Black Clover
Makima.
pick out of the way. Makima's been chosen already. You can't do that.
Oh fuck.
Yeah!
Mirko.
Mirko, good pick.
I think people in chat might be seeing my team forming here. I gotta.
Bro,
gotta-
it's not trying to win.
Taco's
Hey, bro,
forming his
I
harem.
got Nami, Mirko, and Marileona, bro. I'm winning no matter what. Bro,
I
fuck the
respect
fight.
Bro, they gotta go 1v1 with me.
Give me my boy, Tokuyami.
Oh shit. Okay. I dropped my paper. Sorry. All right. Tokoyami, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Oh, Yami. Tokoyami-san. Okay.
Bro, I don't need
to
to that sleep in danger. Fuck you.
Oh wow, I'm surprised he hasn't been. I'm surprised he hasn't been taken yet.
Oh.
I got an idea for my next character.
I'm thinking, because I'm trying to think of my team. Oh, matter of fact,
Yeah.
give me Kaido. Give me Kaido.
Oh, shit.
Give me
All right.
Kaido.
Okay, I'm gonna go with my chainsaw pick. I'm gonna go with my main man Denji.
That's why I was surprised. I was like, I'm shocked he hasn't been chosen yet. Okay. Denji.
You're
Okay.
last on the court.
Yeah. All right, Zenith. That's all you know.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go Blackbeard.
Good pick.
That's a good pick.
Good pick.
All right, my turn.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's the
Alright.
theme this time?
I gotta go with the goat. You know, I'm gonna pick
What
Mei
kind
Mei.
of goat? Okay.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
All right.
Unironically, really good pick.
I know sleep in danger. It's all good.
My next pick is Quan Chi from Chainsaw Man.
Oh, that's a really good one. Okay.
You're gonna like my next pick.
I hope so.
You will.
Okay.
Okay.
I have some ideas for my final draft pick here.
We're in the 5th round, ladies and gentlemen. Things are getting.
See, I
Slim
thought
pickings.
about bringing in Yuki from JJK, because I was thinking like we'll do her some justice here. But you know what? Give me her student. Give me Toto. Give me Toto.
My other pick.
Yep, because I'm gonna have him teleporting niggas all around the battlefield.
You can't stop the.
Give me Toto. Yeah.
Yeah, I was considering Toto for a minute there. But then I realized, hey, no one picked Gojo yet, so fuck, I'll take him.
God damn, you were considering him since round 2. I respect it.
Yeah, man.
That's real
Okay.
love.
So then it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So last one's gotta be MHA, of course. I have 2 people in mind here. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go with the main man, All Might.
I
Mm.
don't know
Toshi.
why, Silver. I just got the overwhelming sense that you were gonna say Mineta, and I don't know why. Yeah, I know it makes no sense.
Well, I think
so
it's
was
because
like,
he praised him last
I
time.
was like, he's about to say Mineta. He's gonna do it.
He's on his Mineta arc. I got
I
you.
respect it. That's a crazy ass arc to be on. I ain't gonna lie. All right, Zenith. Last
I mean,
pick.
I don't have anyone from JJK, so I should probably do that. Get the full 5 man,
Full spread, man.
Exactly. Like I'm looking at the podcast right now, and I just see them all there. It's like, oof,
Mhm.
I gotta be even about it. This is totally not me stalling as I figure out who I want to.
You
pick,
could
by the
pick
way.
my tribal chief,
Who?
Maki.
Maki.
Yeah, I'm good. You see, I'm getting the
That's
just a
okay.
distinct
She
feeling
gonna be
that
my
there's
6th
better
man.
options.
If you pick
Anyone
Toji,
pick
I'm flying out.
That's what I was
No
gonna
one's
say,
picked
is it like
Yuta.
I was
There are 2?
genuinely considering it. I ain't gonna lie. But like, why would I pick one if I'm not gonna pick the Echo Fighter? You know, like it doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna go Kenjaku.
Good pick.
Huh. Okay.
Solid.
Cornrow Kenny. All right, Taco, last pick.
All right, Jigga, this one's for you. Go Benny.
Oh yeah. Oh, you were so right.
shit. Okay.
The sleeper hit, bro. I'm telling you.
True.
Oh, finally.
Winning blood.
Some good fucking food.
What are we even doing?
All right, Jigga, it's your last one.
Oh. Did anyone pick Yami?
Yes.
No, I already picked Yami.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Silver
Oh.
picked Yami.
Oh.
Sage, I'm not even sure to be honest.
What's
What's the idea
say?
behind picking the character? I told y'all at the start. It's we're gonna put them up against each other. Who do you think wins? Taco is gonna
Sage,
1v1
this
his
is a bullshit
team.
idea that Sailor came up with like, before the podcast.
Uh,
We're just fucking
I thought it
around.
was gonna be like a football game or something. Like, I
what's
thought
her
it
name?
was amazing.
Noelle. Yeah, her.
Well, guess what, buddy? There was only one right answer to that question, and it was Yuta. You see how my man Yuji gets drafted first, and Yuta don't even get drafted? I'm just saying, chat.
I
I'm
think this is
just
confirmation
saying.
bias. I don't know if that's.
I'm
Yeah,
just
that's how that
saying,
works.
chat. I'm
Bro,
just
does
saying.
that even count when you're the one who picked him?
Hey, does it count when none of y'all picked him? Y'all gas up mid and none of y'all chose him?
Here's the thing, Sailor.
I hate
I
to
would have
see
picked him, but unfortunately, he's not a woman, so I couldn't. You know?
You know what? Fair.
You probably could have chosen.
I don't want to smash Yuta, so I couldn't put him on my list.
Sleeping Danger picked Yuno, Sukuna, Sanji, Yuta, and Power.
That's a pretty good list.
That's a good list. That's a good list. That's a good
I
start.
was I was thinking Power, but Power's gross, so I didn't want to put
Yeah, Power's
That
fucking
is the
nasty.
correct
Power's
answer.
gross.
Yeah,
Understandable.
true and also
No, like
true.
genuinely, Dago, I thought you were gonna pick Falling Devil for the meme of it.
But Benny's still goat, you know.
Right.
True and also true. Me personally, I think my team wins. Guy like me.
What's
I
your
think I
wait?
win.
What's everyone's teams? Because everyone goes
So
through and lists
I
them.
wrote everything down. So my team is Yuji, #1 draft pick. Yuji,
Mid.
Shigaraki, die. Asta, Kaido, and Todo. Silver has Luffy, Gojo, Yami, Denji, and All Might. Zenith has Makima, Deku, Yuno, Blackbeard, and Kenjaku. Taco
That's a really good one.
has Nami, Mario Leona, Mirko, Mei Mei, and Kobeni. And
Let's
then
fucking go, dude.
Jigga,
Clear here who fucking won. Like, let's be honest.
Jigga has Sukuna, Marco, Tokoyami, Quan Chi, and Noel. Guy like me, I think I cooked.
Yeah, I think I won, honestly.
What?
Yeah.
No, my team's got it. Shit.
Nah, man. What are you gonna do when Toto teleports Shigaraki on you and then you die? What are you gonna do?
So this is what
Die!
we do. We put our names in chat and do a poll and see who won now. Let's see now.
Is that how we're doing this? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
it's
how you
unbiased,
do it?
you know.
That's
Okay,
true.
Let me see. Can I
That's-
add that many? Hold on. Let me see.
I think you
Because
can
here's
add
the
it
thing,
to
right? It's
four.
like, here's the thing. Versus battles are already like
They're subjective.
subjective enough that it's
Yeah.
like if we all try to be like, well, these 5 characters, how do they all interact? We'll be here all
Oh,
day.
okay. So how many?
Here
It's a
forever.
Hunger Games.
Damn it! YouTube can only let me add 4. All right. So
Will take me off because of my list. It's bullshit. My characters
Yeah.
can't even fight half of them.
Bro took 5 characters with him.
I'm fine with my team. Are
we
you
assembled
fine?
a team. He assembled a harem. Who's really winning?
Yes, I'm gonna be honest. I think I like my team more than you like your team. So who's really winning? You know.
You know, yeah.
My enjoyment is greater, therefore I've won.
All right, there we go. I just put the thing in the chat. So I just wanted to play that just because it was fun.
Yeah,
Came
no,
up with
that's
it.
fine.
It was a fun little game. Something we could come up with real quick and just enjoy ourselves.
Alright.
But
Speaking of
ultimately-
power scaling, I actually had a question for Zenith,
Oh,
Let's go. My time has come.
okay.
and I want to expose him as well.
Oh,
Damn.
okay. My time has come.
Okay.
Zenith does this thing where on his, it's not bad. He does this thing on his community posts where he'll post like power scaling like versus battles, like
Yeah, like-
who will win, because it gets a good engagement and people
It
enjoy
does.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And he did one that was Denji versus Tanjiro, and I saw
All
a
right.
lot of people in the comments, talking about it. And I'm just curious, what does Zenith think?
Mm.
Okay. All right.
Because he's a pretty smart guy. I know he doesn't,
Smart
Yeah.
fella.
he
and
likes
a
to
fart
sit
smella.
out the shit fights he starts. But I'm just curious to see what he thinks.
I do sit them out because I like to be unbiased in my
Yeah, you like to be
Presentation.
full of shit. That's what it is. Don't you
Correct,
fucking
correct.
tell me what you think.
it's rather fun to be full of shit.
Full of shit island.
I don't know why that got me. Yeah, I don't know. It's so funny because everyone's like, oh yeah, Denji just fucking sweeps it. I'm like, no,
Well, he does it because what I saw people bring up is
it's
that
like
Denji,
regen.
yeah, his regen, he's immortal, but he's only immortal if he keeps consuming blood.
Yeah,
Where's he
does
getting
die
the blood
eventually.
from? Yeah, like he'll
He
just
will
die.
get he'll
It's just
get
a 1v1.
incapacitated at least. Like, well, it's like he's like, yeah, he regens. Like Tanjiro doesn't literally fight people with way better regen. So I don't.
You know what
I
that
don't
reminds
know.
me of? This is still off topic. I'm sorry, but
no,
that
go off
reminds me.
topic.
That reminds me of the idea that Luffy is weak to swords.
Oh, right.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
So Zoro
Because
could beat him or
people
something.
still to this fucking day, love saying, "Well, Luffy can't beat this character because they have a sword." How many?
Insane.
That's one of Luffy's main weaknesses. Saying that is like ignoring the fact that he has beaten multiple fucking people throughout the series who use swords or bladed weapons because it's his fucking weakness. It's like, oh, well, he can't beat them because this is his weakness. It's like, yeah, he's done that a lot. And now he has armament hockey, which can, protect himself. And also, if he uses advanced conquerors, you can't even touch him.
Yeah.
It's like I just hate that's an argument that pisses me off every time I see it. Where it's like there are characters who use swords that could beat Luffy, obviously, but it's like
Yeah, like
just the
Zoro.
idea. It's like, well, he has a sword, so it's like no diff. It's like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, Luffy doesn't just see a sword and die. Like,
Oh, shit, a sword. I guess I can't do
fuck,
anything.
I can't fight him. He has a sword.
Fuck, I can't punch the sword.
Luffy ran up to Kaido, saw the Kanabo, and said, "You got it."
Yep. That's why I lost.
He said, "Yeah, you got it, bro. You're right. I'm sorry, I fuck with you."
Bro, Luffy crushed steel with his bare hands in like Arlong Park.
Yeah.
He grabbed Arlong, the shark saber, whatever the fuck it was called, and just crushed it with his hand.
He's like that, bro.
Not
He's
only did he
like that.
crush it, but he stopped it from like budging and moving before he crushed it. Arlong couldn't even move the damn thing. Like,
He's
imagine
like
that.
Strong ass fishman for what? All those muscles just to get your ass whooped. Crazy.
Yeah, bro. Well, Arlong's coming back,
Yeah, he's the man with the scars. He's the man with the burn
Yeah.
scars.
Is he? I thought he was gonna be the new leader of Cross Guild, but maybe I was wrong.
That'd actually be
no.
a genius twist.
Nobody will ever take Buggy's spot. It's gonna
The
be
amount of
him with
whiplash I
the-
would probably get from Arlong returning will probably just kill me.
It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be.
When is Bobbin gonna come back though? That's the real question.
That is a
When
real
we-
question.
When we go to the fucking afterlife and drag his ass back, that nigga's
Bro,
cooked.
Bobbin didn't die, bro. He was pretending, bro. He
That nigga
pretended
is
to die.
Jody Duh. He's over,
He's a good actor,
bro.
man.
Yeah, he's done. Is what he is. But yeah, we're gonna get Arlong, and we're gonna get who's that guy from Don Krieg's crew?
Again?
Fucking
Gin, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get him. He's gonna come back and do something. I don't fucking know.
It's crazy when I see like a theory pop up every now and then where it's just like, oh, this new character, and then someone will always like, there's always like that 1 to 2% chance someone will always just say it's probably Gin.
Gin,
like, that's crazy. I don't know how he ended up all the way over here.
Do you remember when the Toby Roppo were going back to feet? Zenith, I know you love this. So we have like the Toby Roppo, bro. It's okay. We had the Toby Roppo introduced, and we saw their like feet, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, this person's shoes! It's Gin!" Like that was like the big theory in the community. Yeah, and it was just Who's Who. Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, never mind."
Well, people thought Who's Who was Gin.
Wait, really? I didn't know it was that deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think Gin and Who's Who have very similar lips, like the big, like full lips.
Oh my god, they
So
both
they
have
thought,
DSLs?
like, oh my god, it's him. He's gonna fight Sanji.
Holy shit, that's crazy. And then he got one-shotted by Jinbei. Hate to see it.
Yeah, bro. Don't you know casual racism is out of style? these
It's
days?
out of style, bro.
He trauma dumped, was casually racist, and got his jaw broken by Jimmy.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that, by the way? Like how that's like one of the greatest lines ever spoken by a character ever. Didn't you know casual racism is out of style these days? That line goes so fucking hard.
My bad. I should have
Yeah,
been
no.
professional.
Yeah, man, it's all about that advanced ranked racism now.
Exactly.
Advanced
If
conquerors.
you ain't playing for keeps, bro. You ain't playing at all. Get off the court.
Yeah. Get out of here,
I
baby.
can't be racist just to one group of people. I need to be racist to literally everyone.
Well, I've said this before, and Zenith makes a point of telling me not to tell anyone. But I swear, if fishmen were real, we would.
Oh
be
my
racist.
god.
Have you seen a fishman? Like, if
Oh
you're
my
telling
god.
me, here's the thing. I'm not saying that they're bad people, right?
This is a
'Cause you could-
Kanye
you-
arc if I've ever
You
seen
could
one.
you could meet a fish person and be like, well, that's a fine gentleman. He's a little odd, but he's fine. But if there is not a single motherfucker in this chat or listening to this podcast that is telling me if you were at the beach and you saw a fucking fish man walk out of the water, you would be like, what the fuck is that? Let me get the fuck out of here. You're not gonna walk up and be like, oh, nice to meet you. My name is fucking.
Tacco, nice try. We all know Sosuke listens to this, and his answer would be that he would hug it. You know that would be his answer.
Well, Sasuke doesn't count because he's fucking. He has no survival instinct.
Okay.
I can't believe this shit.
So not counting Sosuke.
Insane, bro. Yeah, insane.
But
Shouts
hey, man,
out,
that's just. It's okay, because fishermen aren't real. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. there's
Depends
gonna be
on
a
who you
fish that
ask.
pops out.
Hey, man.
Oh my.
A good chunk of the seas are unexplored, so you know.
Sleepy Danger, that is a crazy ass response. If fishmen were real, I would have fisherman babies walking around.
Bro,
No,
my
no.
horny ass could not meet a fisherman.
Oh shit! Oh my god, bro. Yeah, that's some
Nothing
real
wrong
shit
with
you
that,
just
bro.
said though. I respect it.
You're just strengthening interspecies bond,
Yeah, somebody has to do it.
And then you
Um,
catch a disease no one ever's gotten before and you die, but it's fine. Bro.
Somebody has to be the martyr who sets things into motion.
And then years later, where they develop medicine for it, there's gonna be that one person who says I thank the brave man for getting the disease, so we can further study science and everything, so we never have this happen again. It's the same thing where it's man, I'm proud, or the person who ate the first poisonous berry or mushroom, they're a brave person, because now we don't have to do that ever again. Hopefully.
This is
Hopefully
interesting.
not.
Think of this. In the One Piece world and in universe, in canon, it is possible to have hybrids.
Yes.
Because we meet, I forget his name, but he's the big guy from Foxy's crew. He's half fishman, half giant. And we've seen other hybrids.
yeah.
So that means, now stick with me here. That means a human can have a baby with a mink. Now,
Holy
All
fuck,
right.
we're about to yiff around.
wait a minute. Wait.
We're
No,
about to
wait
yiff
a-
Oh,
around.
I know where
Wanda,
this is going.
bro, about to say Wanda looking right. I respect it.
Nah, bro, not me. But I was gonna ask Silver.
Holy shit!
Oh.
Holy shit!
He fucking
Oh my
Why?
god!
Okay,
No,
I know.
it's not a bad
Look, all right,
question.
all right,
Just-
look.
Okay.
Like I know I read Beastars, but that does not mean I'm ready to
Whoa,
do that.
whoa,
shit, right?
Whoa!
Hold
Brother, we
up.
were gonna ask you a question. You did not have to out yourself as a furry,
My
man.
man got
Jesus.
exposed by his own hand, bro.
Wow. Whoa.
No, all I was gonna ask, it's a very simple question. Let's say hypothetically, there's a man. He's just a normal guy. He meets a mink.
You're
She-
not.
let's say she's a raccoon mink. You know, she looks fine. Whatever.
BNA
Well,
girl.
it's a hypothetical. We can, you know.
Yeah, this is a weird.
And they meet. They fall in love. They have children. So they have mink baby hybrids.
Mm.
And you go over to dinner at their place, right? And it's a completely normal household. The dad has a job, the mom has a job, they take care of the babies. It's all perfectly normal family. But he's fucking a mink, which is an animal. Would you feel comfortable being there? Like, or would you be like, this is kind of like, where do you draw the line, you know?
I mean, look. As far as I'm concerned, that's his business. If he's got like a happy family life, that's all him, and that's his business. It ain't my place to say shit. And so
That's
I don't.
very respectable, Silver.
Because I mean, look, if he's happy with it, I mean, he's got a loving wife and family. I ain't gonna fucking question that. Like, I mean, who am I to judge?
Would you do it?
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for it.
I had to trap him in the corner, you know. I had to make it.
I was waiting for it.
That is a loaded fucking question, and you know it.
I mean, quite frankly, that's pretty normal.
Bro,
for the amount
just
of things that
say
he
no.
asked.
What do you mean it's a loaded question?
I mean, listen, if it's
There's no
Carrot, I
trick
feel
here.
it.
Just say no.
If it's
Alright,
Carrot
yeah.
or Wanda,
Oh,
I
you're
feel
a
it.
bigot.
Oh my
I
god!
was wrong. This is an extremely
I knew it.
loaded question. I stand corrected.
Well, no, because I knew a fucking way. If I said no, he was just gonna twist it into me being a fucking bigot.
You know what? You read the situation better than me. I'll give you that.
Bro,
man.
my horny ass did not meet the minx, I tell you what.
You know what?
And there it
You're right.
fucking is.
Yikes,
True.
and there you have it.
Yikes! And there you have it.
That's about it.
What is this podcast even
I
about
have
anymore?
run out of dialogue options, and I want to keep playing Resident Evil 4. So, like,
I'm
what
sorry
do
to
you-
everyone who's still listening.
Welcome to the Slice of Shonen podcast,
After
everyone.
It's
hours.
funny.
Yeah, after hours.
Because this conversation that we just had is just a normal conversation we have in VC. Because normally when
That's
we talk,
about
we don't
true.
talk very structured. We just jump around and talk about random bullshit. So like, what you just listened to for the past like 30 minutes is just how we normally speak when we're not on the podcast.
There's like no structure. Yes, that's
I
about
kind of
it.
just forgot we were on a podcast.
Well, you should not do that.
It's like we're just having a normal fucking
Trouble.
conversation, so it's like I got lost in it. All right, shit.
Lost in the sauce. Understandable.
I get it, Silver. I'm very, I'm very convincing.
Yeah. All right.
What the fuck that mean? Anyway,
So, what
uh,
about for the poll? Who won that?
it's
you did.
50-50.
Yeah, you did.
Oh no, it's not. It was 50-50, but yeah, you did.
Hey,
Yeah.
congrats, Silver.
Yeah. Congrats, you won the biggest loser poll. I'm really proud of you.
Uh,
Coming in last place is me, so I think that really sets the standard. So yeah, I think once again we proved that I win. Yeah,
It's all because you
great
picked
job,
Yuji.
everybody. No, I think it's because I picked Yuji that I'm the number one. That's true, and also true.
This is fucking
Shit, I didn't
great.
consider that. My bad.
That's also true. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like, niggas think shit is sweet till Toto teleports fucking Kaido or Asta on you. Then what happens? Then you fucking die and disintegrate.
You're right. I was thinking it was sweet. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm ready to get up out of here, fellas. Is there anything you want to say to the people before we go?
Thanks
Fuck
for
no.
watching.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Thanks
I
for
didn't
watching.
look at
This was a
if-
very unorthodox podcast.
If
I
you're
know,
still
but
listening at this point, fucking shout out to you, dude.
I had
Yeah,
fun.
that's
You
wild.
are a very strong person.
Yeah. This is our
It's,
worst podcast ever. So thanks for listening if you have.
This was kind of our slump arc.
This is probably the worst podcast we've ever done.
This is our worst podcast we've ever fucking done.
Bro, I'm
This is
gonna
the
You
watch
have to
worst-
put that in the
again.
title. So it's
This
like
is the worst podcast
ever
in
made.
history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The worst episode.
We're
I'll
definitely in our
Right.
fall off arc right now, but we'll be back on
Yeah.
it next week.
You know, like if you actually did listen all the way to the end of this shit that we did, and that we were just pulling out of our ass, that's all the power to you. We are
Congrats.
genuinely grateful.
There were plans, and then things happened, and then there were nothing. So now we're here. So yeah, with that all being said, we're just gonna get up out of here. There's nothing else to be said. Goodbye. Mwah. And
Ready for a
good
nap.
night.